My name is Deputy Chief Thomas Fitzpatrick, Chief of Personnel for the Yonkers Fire Department. I'd like to welcome everyone here today. As I said earlier, if you haven't, please, if you just came in, please silence your cell phones. Just like to mention that there was 3 line-of-duty deaths in Washington yesterday, and as we have our day today with our families, let's just keep that in mind, that the dangers of this job present themselves all too often. So let's keep those 3 firefighters in our minds and our hearts today. At this time, can we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Mayor of the City of Yonkers, Mayor Mike Spano.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning, Chief. And good morning to each and every one of you. And let me start off by saying I'm pleased to be joined here today with Councilman Mike Breen, Councilman Christopher Johnson, and on behalf of all the people of our great city. Certainly, you guys hear me okay? Okay. We want to say congratulations to the newly promoted Yonkers fire officers. 7 firefighters will be promoted to lieutenant. Then we have Lieutenant John Halpern will be promoted to captain, and then we have Captain Bob Hossack will be promoted to assistant chief. Each one of them has dedicated tremendous dedication to their job and to the people of this great city of Yonkers. And we want you all to know how much we appreciate and really appreciate their hard work. You just have to see what happened in the last 24 hours to know how important it is to have the best trained officers, to have the best equipment available. And I think that I speak for myself and the City Council when we say we are committed to our fire department, that we are committed to the dollars that are needed to be spent to make sure that they have the apparatuses in place that they need. And we've done that. I think we were about $3 million just in capital investments in this year's budget to the Yonkers Fire Department. And we committed to build a new Firehouse 1. And so I know that made a lot of firefighters happy, and it should, because again, it's been 35 years since the city last built a new firehouse. It's high time we do one now, and we'll do it by next year. Let me say congratulations again. I know how hard you all worked to achieve this position, and I also know that you had to take some time away from your family to do that. So for the family members who have given all officers the time that they needed, thank you, and know that this city appreciates your hard work, their hard work, and we will always have their back. So again, I will turn it back to the chief. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and God continues to bless our fire department and our great city. Good seeing you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On behalf of Commissioner Darcy and the entire Yonkers Fire Department, I'd like to welcome everyone today for this great day here to the Riverfront Library. Commissioner Darcy is unable to be here today due to a personal matter that came up. All of these promotees have devoted much of their time and efforts to studying and learning ways to better themselves and the men they work with day in and day out. Today is their reward for all their hard work. As the mayor said, congratulations to the family as well. There's much time away from family. This is a very exciting day for everyone present. It's great to see the families and extended families in the audience, wives, children, parents, grandparents, and family friends. I remember when my father was promoted to the rank of captain. I was 10 years old. I think it was in City Hall, as a matter of fact. To this day, I remember that event fondly. This day will be a lasting memory for all in the attendance, especially the children. This job provides many lasting memories for the families, picnics, marching in parades, Christmas parties, etc. I am very fortunate and happy to be here at this ceremony and to be a small part of your family's memory. This is a large group of promotees. We have 1 assistant chief, 1 captain, and 7 lieutenants. I would also like to acknowledge the members of the Yonkers Fire Department that are here to see the brothers move up the ladder, many of you in the back. Members of Rescue 1, Engine 306, Station 14, Station 10, Fire Prevention. Did I forget anyone? Oh, that house. I didn't forget you. It's a very proud day for Station 9 with 4 members being promoted. I have fond memories of Station 9 too. Let me finish. My father was at Station 9 for many years. It was only 3 blocks from our house, so I do remember being there as a kid as well. So congratulations to Station 9. You should be very proud. 4 members at once. That's quite an achievement. We have 2 military veterans being promoted today. Firefighter Richard Howley, veteran of the United States Air Force, and firefighter Daniel Nee of the United States Marine Corps. Please give them a hand. We will be expecting a lot from all these men, especially the newly promoted lieutenants. They will be the new leaders and will be leading the fire department forward for many years to come. I would not be surprised if one of these men here today, or for that matter, one of the children in the audience today, is standing in my spot, or who knows, maybe they will be the fire commissioner, or even the mayor of the city of Yonkers one day. That's what makes this city special. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with the promotions. Mr. Mayor? If we can have Captain Hassai stand up, please. Face the mayor. Let's see. You have your oath, correct, Mayor?
Yeah. I don't need that part, just Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I, Robert Haas, I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Charter of the City of Yonkers,
and the Charter of the City of
and I will
Yonkers,
faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Deputy Chief,
of
Assistant Chief.
Of Assistant Chief.
That's another promotion. Assistant Chief,
Assistant Chief
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Oops. Okay. Captain Robert Hassai has 16 years on the fire department. His wife is present, Eileen. His children, Kaylee, Maggie, and Molly. Others in the audience, his sister Rosie and brother Louie. Can I have Eileen and the children up to the stage, please? If you want to use that stairway, and then we'll exit from this stairway. Or like this. Okay. How you guys doing, all right? Good. Who wants to pin it on that or put it like right here?
Sideways?
Yes, that'll be good enough. Like that. There we go. How's that?
Okay.
Would you like a picture? Anybody? The mayor?
Turn around.
You want to turn around? All right.
I got one more.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, girls. Now for promotion to captain, Lieutenant John Halpin.
You know the rule. So I state your name.
I, John Halpin,
You solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Charter of the City of Yonkers.
the Charter of the City of Yonkers.
And I'll faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of captain,
of the office of captain,
Yonkers Fire Department.
Yonkers Fire Department.
That's my ability.
That's my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Can we have Vanessa up to the stage? Vanessa? John's daughter Maggie is here with us somewhere. Maggie, if you'd like to come, you're welcome. Okay. Others in the audience, Mr. and Mrs. Halpin, Ed and Margaret Halpin.
My Uncle Big Man. My Uncle Big Man.
And Uncle Big Man.
Hi, big man.
The Halpins have a rich history working for the
Coming
city
up.
of Yonkers. We have Brother Tom, who works at Engine 303. Lieutenant Jim works at Engine 307. Deirdre is a Yonkers police officer and married to a Yonkers fireman. And Brother Ed is a retired sergeant from the Yonkers Police Department. That's a great family history.
All right. Here's your camera. Put this on this thing. Here's your second gun. Okay. Told you. There you go. All right, big man. Pictures? Come on. Hey, big. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Hey, buddy. Now, if I can have all 7 firefighters getting promoted to the rank of lieutenant, stand up, please. Maybe we could kind of, maybe 2 rows or whatever works, if you space the mayor. Maybe 3 across.
Excellent. I just ask you to raise your right hand, repeat after me. When I say I, state your name. So I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Charter of the City of Yonkers.
and the Charter of the City of Yonkers.
That I'll faithfully discharge
And I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Lieutenant
the duties of the office of Lieutenant
in the Yonkers Fire Department.
in the Yonkers Fire Department
Best of my ability.
to the best of my
So
ability.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
That's Lieutenants Nee, Howley, Canavan, Kiley, Dean, Mitchell, and Hernandez. If I can have all but Lieutenant Nee sit, please. Okay. Dan, can Kate Hummel come up to the stage, please? Kate? That's Dan's girlfriend. And we have a special guest, Staff Sergeant retired Tony Rizzo of the United States Marine Corps. Tony was Dan's squad leader in Iraq. Some of Dan's family members are in the audience as well. His mother, Mary Ellen, his father, Peter, sister, Sharon, nephew, Colin, and niece, Caitlin. He has 6 years on the job, and relevant information, he wants me to mention that house.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Richard Howley, please stand. Okay, Rich's wife Veronica, could you come up, please? Rich has 2 children, by the way, that are also in the United States Air Force. Jordan and Brianna, if we can have a hand for them. His other children, Kayla, Emily, Megan, Juliana, and Chelsea. Others in the audience is Grandma, Nana, Uncle Ralph, Martha. Sister Linda, and his father Richard is here. Rich has 19 years on the job and currently works at Rescue 1. His wife Veronica is going to put the badge on his lapel.
Turn a little bit for the camera. Neither one of you is going
Lieutenant Brian Canavan, please stand. His wife Fiora can come up to the stage, please. His children that aren't here today are Gwen and Kieran, Yorkie, Chasey, I apologize, Chasey. His mom and 2 brothers are in the audience, Sean and Frank. Brian has 22 years on the Yonkers Fire Department. His brother Dan is also on the Yonkers Fire Department. He currently works at Ladder 70 on Central Avenue, and his wife Fiora will pin the badge on him.
watch yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Lieutenant Dennis Kiley, please stand. His wife Kathleen, would you come up and bring the children as well? Timmy, Maggie, and Coleman. Other members of Dennis's family in the audience, his brother-in-law John Darcy from FDNY, and his uncle Jim Devine from FDNY, and his sister-in-law Johanna. Dennis has 12 years on the Yonkers Fire Department, and his wife Kathleen will pin the badge on his lapel. And on the bottom of his personal information, it says he's going to miss Station 9.
Guys. Come back.
Lieutenant Colin Dean, please stand up. His fiancée Joanne is with us in the audience. Others in the audience, his sisters Allison, Lauren, Erin, many nieces and nephews, Kevin and Madison, Kaylee, Cameron, Madeline, Caroline, and Michael. He has 12 years on the Yonkers Fire Department and currently works at Engine 306 on Oak Street. His sister Lauren will pin the badge on him. Come on up, Lauren. I know Lauren, we go back to high school together. And Kevin's brother, if you recall, Lieutenant Kevin Dean passed away a few years ago, and Colin says that's the reason that he's on the fire department today. He followed in his brother's footsteps.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Lieutenant Christopher Mitchell, please stand up. Can we have his wife Samantha up to the stage, please? Bring the children as well if you like, or whoever you like, bring them up, that's fine. His children, Chris Jr., Marissa, and Isabella. Others in the audience, John and Julia Mitchell, mom and dad, Juan and Jennifer Mitchell, brother and sister, Margaret.
It's my godmother, Margaret. My godmother and my sister, and my cousin and my aunt.
Okay. Margaret and Miranda. Chris has 12 years on the job, currently works at Station 9 on Ladder 7-2, I believe, and I think he's also going to miss Station 9. Some tough shoes to fill here. Okay. And last but not least, Lieutenant Jesus Hernandez. His wife Samara Castro, please come up. His children Jesus, Jaden, Noah, and Jason. If you'd like to come up as well. Some others in the audience, his mother Luisa Vasquez, stepfather Jamie Vasquez, father Carlos Hernandez, and other relatives are present. Jesus has 12 years on the Yonkers Fire Department, currently works at Ladder 7-2, and his mom, Luisa Vasquez, will pin the badge on. It doesn't say it, but I think he must have omitted it. He's going to also miss Station 9.
Julia's not going to